good. I'm good.
Packy's still out there talking to the DA about getting a ticket fixed that he got the other day, so I don't know how that's going.
It should be you. You blew past me yesterday on Sunnyside.
Let's not talk
I
about
had
that
to
on
call
there.
you. You drive faster than me, and that says
I didn't
a
even
lot.
see you. Yeah, I didn't even see you. So
You were
anyway.
going so fast.
Well, how'd that work out?
Are you
Pat?
talking about my estrogen again? No, I was talking to the district attorney. He had a question.
Yeah,
for
I'm
us.
sure he had to.
No, it wasn't for
He
me,
asked
actually.
Packy.
It was, he said, I got a question for you about the station. He says, how can Pat... You're going to watch us while you're...
Jennifer's over watching YouTube.
You know, Jennifer, you could just look
No,
at
I
us.
have family
right
members
here.
asking for a link.
I got
See
you.
it,
Pat, he
yeah.
said, how can Pat be a conservative at 7:30 in the morning, but at 8:30 he's a liberal? And I said, that's a good
He
question.
didn't say
I
that.
promise
He did
you.
say
I
it.
promise
He
you
did.
he did.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing: it's not that he sounds like a conservative next to Harry.
Yeah, I guess it's all relative,
Yeah.
right? You know, but
Yeah, yeah. That's
Let
what.
the beatings begin.
Let the beatings begin. Woo. Mark James passed away. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but anyway, he is the guy that wrote Suspicious Minds for Elvis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he also wrote Hooked on a Feeling, plus hundreds of more.
Okay.
And he passed away, I think it was yesterday. So we lost another great Grammy Award-winning songwriter. Did y'all realize that Suspicious Minds was actually Elvis Presley's favorite song?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I liked Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter's version of it.
Yeah,
best.
yeah, I'm with you on that. But yeah, that was his most favorite song was Suspicious Mind.
Interesting.
And the least favorite was, which is one of Puddin's favorites, is Burning Love.
Yeah, that's my song to Packy, man.
Oh, the truth comes out.
It
live
finally
on the radio.
revealed. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah.
yeah, that was a good one. Puddin'.
That was a funny one, wasn't it?
Like, yeah.
They met on the dating out, swapping slobber. So anyway.
No.
Puddin' does that. You have those dating apps, though, don't you? Are you a dating app person?
Oh, man, I've probably got 10 of them, but
So we were
never
talking about
use
like
them.
lying on your job application the other day, and he was showing me some of the stuff. He's 6'6" with a muscular body, man. He's like Lord have mercy.
5'6" with not a muscular body.
In reality.
He's like an executive at an
So,
accounting
Puddin,
firm.
what do you do when you actually show up at a restaurant or something to meet this person, and they see that you're just a little short guy
Like you.
like me?
I don't know. I usually wear like blind goggles and wear a cane and pretend to be blind.
No, okay. Does that work out pretty good?
Yeah, it works. It does.
Actually, he's never really got anybody to meet him yet, but that's what he's going to do if it ever happens. So, but anyway.
Carry a lot of
For
change.
all the women out there, Puddin' is precious.
He's precious.
That's my goal in life.
Carry a lot of change on you, dude. Women,
Bless his
women
heart.
like money, and if you jingle a lot, they're like, hey, that guy's got some money, you know.
Get a bunch of
Right?
pennies.
Right, Tamara?
Oh, no.
You got a lot of no.
Just don't do what the Rabin guy did.
Oh, Rayburn County Sheriff. The
That will
Rayburn
get you in
County
trouble.
Sheriff.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard about that, Pat?
Keep those
Yes,
assets
I
in your
did.
pants.
He's on the campaign trail, man. I'm telling you, he's having a hard time.
Okay, that was
I guess.
inappropriate.
He's a jerk.
But he was at his own
Oh.
campaign.
So I
Like-
guess he can do what he wants to do. Right?
That's just stupid. He was at his
Back
own.
up. What did he do?
It's a
Oh,
family
Peggy
show.
doesn't know.
Well, you gotta like assume people don't know what we're talking about.
Well, Rayburn County Sheriff was at his campaign. What was it? Campaign
Event.
Event?
okay,
Yeah, I don't
raising
know what to
money,
call
and
it.
I reckon there was some lady there that he thought was very pretty, and so he talked real sweet to her, and she didn't like him, and then he proceeded to expose himself to
Do
her.
we have to say allegedly, or can we stay?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. yeah.
Exposed himself to her.
At his campaign event. Like,
Well, better his than
How-
his opponents.
Well, the problem I heard is the crowd started singing "It's a Small World."
It's
oh,
a
wow.
good one, Pat. Good one, Pat.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm like, I just, in my mind, I cannot comprehend this, and what's going to happen next? You don't know. I mean, do you reckon he'll get reelected after all this?
Surely not, right?
Ain't he on like is he, are they having I guess he's got an opponent, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
So they're not, it's actually a Democrat.
Yes.
So now what are they going to do? Because, I mean, honestly.
It's a November election. Yeah.
I read something last night that said there was a June 16th or something. I need to look that back up because
Or is it a runoff between two Republicans?
I don't know. We need to.
I thought it was
June
I thought
18th.
You may be
June
right. It may
18th,
be a
okay.
runoff.
There's a runoff election going on June 18th where there's another candidate.
Okay, so that's what I read last night, June 18th. So I would think that would definitely hurt his chance of. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, as crazy as the world is, who knows? You have to
Yeah.
wait
True.
until June 18th to find out.
I mean, you're going to have a bunch of people saying, well, he's a real nice guy.
Yeah. That's what they say about the mass murderers and all that stuff. Well, he was a real nice guy.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a good neighbor.
Yeah, good neighbor, super nice guy.
Yeah.
We never thought that he would ever do this, but that's the one
You know,
that
we didn't know why he was digging those holes in his backyard.
Yeah, no idea.
No clue.
Yeah. So has he been a sheriff over there for a long time?
I don't really know much about him. I just,
Well, now he will be remembered indefinitely.
he'll never
Yes,
be
he will.
forgotten.
Yeah.
He's infamous.
You just have to wonder what's going through
Here
people's
I
head.
come to save the day. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Wow.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Very.
Yeah. But anyway, we got to get to a break, folks. And today is Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. She is alive and kicking right here with us, and she takes us away.
That's good. All right. Today's show is brought to you by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. At our funeral home, we want you to have the most peaceful and organized plan ahead. And the way to do that is to come in and get prearranged for your services. You can stop by next to McDonald's in Hiawassee or call us at 706-896-2218.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Patton. Growing evidence that Towns County residents need more formal education is now being addressed. 5 years ago, North Georgia Technical College stopped offering GED training to citizens in towns. But after census data suggested that 8% of Towns County residents don't have a GED, the college, in conjunction with the Towns County government, have plans to reverse that trend. Anyone 16 or older who doesn't have a high school diploma, GED, or high school equivalency diploma can now take classes in Towns County to help prepare them for the exam at no cost. Not only is the training free, but the college has arranged for scholarships to cover the $184 cost of the testing fee. In addition to training students to pass the exam, the program will also provide life skills training and maybe even additional workplace training, such as OSHA 10 or forklift training. If you're interested in learning more, temporary offices have been set up at the Fire Station 6 at 441 Sunnyside Road on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 7 p.m. Classes are going to be conducted at the old rec center in Hiawassee once the government offices return to the courthouse. If you see news in the making, please call WJUL and WJRB at 706-379-9770 or message us through the Facebook app. Please download the free WJRB app. For Chris Hawkins, I'm Jeff Patton.
Hi, this is Marvin Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. At our funeral home, you won't want to ask for the man in charge. All I do is write the checks. My wife Tamala is the funeral professional, but I am good with finance and can tell you, in this time of high inflation, there is no better time to pre-plan a funeral. Gas prices are up, food prices are up, even dog food prices are up. Come lock in your funeral or cremation price today. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
Our mountain roads are busier than ever, which has led to more accidents. Unfortunately, insurance companies are not in the business of being fair. They're in the business of making money. I'm Daniel Duello, and I know because I used to train insurance adjusters on exactly how to do this. Now the Duello Law Firm in North Georgia works to ensure that you're treated fairly. For a free consultation, find us at duellolaw.com. That's DUELLO law.com.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones. better solution for basic vehicle service has come to the mountains. Quick Lane at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville is your go-to place for routine auto maintenance for all vehicle makes and models. Get extraordinary service from expert technicians and take advantage of our low-price tire guarantee at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville and jjfordhayesville.com.
Jackie Jones Ford.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock.
Now you can find Mounted Insurance in Murphy, a division of More Insurance, just past the Arby's on Highway 64 West. See Velda Cook-Dockery and Emily McKeon for a fast and accurate quote.
Looking for a place to retire in a vibrant community where you can live, serve, share, and feel safe? At Hiawassee Park Senior Living Community, we are more than just neighbors, we're family. Visit our lovely community today and sit on a porch of our new independent luxury 1 and 2 bedroom cottages to appreciate the breathtaking views of Lake Chatuge and the North Georgia mountains. We have immediate availability. Make Hiawassee Park home. Call 762-500-2021.
Well, it finally occurred to you last night you can't get your car to the garage because of the ruts and erosion. Heck, Evel Knievel couldn't get up your driveway. So time to call Mike Whittemore at Georgia Mountain Grading. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading. Always answering the phone and helping with grading, sloping, drainage, all of it. Big jobs, little jobs, and getting your car to the garage. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading.
Fridays on the Dish are presented by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home in Hiawassee. The experts at Bannister Cooper will guide you through the important family conversations when it comes to making end-of-life arrangements for a loved one. Yes, we're Towns County's funeral home, but we're welcome to all. And now, back to the Morning Dish.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. We're going to try to get out of the ditch, I guess, and get back into reality. But I'm going to tell you, how awesome would it be that Trump gives Logan Paul a mugshot photo T-shirt? That would be awesome. Did y'all hear about this?
No,
I watched
do
it.
tell.
Yeah, I watched it. Elvis gave one of, not Elvis, might as well be Elvis, but Trump gave Logan Paul one of his mugshot T-shirts. He's got his mugshot on a T-shirt, and he gave it to him. He's making mega bucks off this thing. He said they have sold more T-shirts than Elvis and Frank Sinatra combined with their mugshot.
Wow.
It's just awesome.
He has the Midas touch, let me tell you.
I love it. I love it. That is so much fun. But anyway, we're supposed to have Chuck Edwards call in today. I just got informed. I forgot about that. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Stephen.
We'll see if he calls in after last week.
I also
When we
have
forgot.
The week before
I have an announcement to make. Today is also Snake Day on Brasstown Balls.
Yeah, Snake Day. Yeah.
Oh,
And
speaking
your announcement about the congressman calling in reminded me of that.
Yeah, Snake Day at Brasstown Balls today from 10 to 2. They got a local expert up there. How good of an expert would it have to be to say, hey, look, there's a snake. That's a snake.
day before yesterday, because I'm a redneck, I have a sofa on my front porch.
Right.
There was a copperhead right under it, a big one.
Oh, that's not cool.
No, so
No.
I could see Snake Day is appropriate.
Yeah, that is not cool. That is not cool at all. Snakes.
Wow.
Copper. I can deal with any other, but copperheads and rattlesnakes. And Joe Biden, he wandered off at the Italian prime minister deal over there. Did y'all watch that?
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Your president at it now, man. Everybody's just watching the guy with the parachute come in, and he's just wandering around. Which way did he go, George?
It's honestly getting scary, dude. Like, it's actually like
They're gonna lose
that
him
is our
one day.
commander in chief.
That's why they put alarms on those dementia homes, you know.
They're
so
literally-
that people don't wander outside.
That's right. They're going to lose him one day. Somebody's going to turn around and he's going to be gone. We're not going to be able to find
I'm
him.
okay with that. It's probably
It's like
going to
taking
be
a kid.
He'd just be chasing after an ice cream truck, probably.
Exactly. We'll find him eventually.
And
It'll
you
be
know
fine.
it's bad when one of the subs off the coast of Melbourne surfaced. This is a Russian sub.
Right.
They surfaced. They did a short ham radio transmission in English, basically telling the American people, how can you follow and get behind this foolish president who's about to lead you to war and death and destruction?
He has no idea what he's doing.
But you didn't hear that on the national
I don't
news.
think he can lead us anywhere.
Nope, except to the bathroom.
Right?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I mean, me and Packy'd probably follow him. I mean, if we was up there and he starts wandering off, me and Packy, we'd be the same. We just wander right there with him.
It's like, what's he looking at?
Oh, where are we going?
It's like a child.
He was just looking for the gelato truck.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
That is just sad, though, man.
Very.
That is absolutely just sad. And we're supposed to have a presidential debate. Do you think that really, at this point, is still going to happen?
I think it is.
Yeah.
27th, right?
I don't know. I
I
sent
think-
Packy some things to get off to go on our little keys here where you do all that with his gibberish that he just keeps coming on. I don't know if you got that yet or not, but golly, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Over here, Mr. President. Of course, his dog, they're all upset about it. He keeps biting people right and left. They said he was standing there when that dog was just eating that dude up. He just standing there. So, I love that dog.
Well, this is the second
all
time
right.
that's happened this whole way.
How about the Secret Service
dog?
attacking each other?
Yeah, what's the deal with that, man?
Yeah, the Vice President Secret Service detail, one of them got ticked off at the supervisor and tried to beat him up.
I'd say the supervisor said, you know, if something happens, you got to take a bullet for the vice president. And I'm like, I ain't doing that. Forget that. Are you kidding? She's another smart one, ain't she?
I don't want to change the diaper. It's your turn.
Right. It's now my turn.
Oh, Lord of mercy. They say that our vice president's a hard lady to be around. They say she is just ruthless and vulgar and, you know, coming out what you, but who knows? I do.
Yeah,
I'd
but
say
in
they're
our
right.
country, we need you to be Mamala of the country.
Marmala. Marmala. Oh, well. What are you going to do? So today, I reckon. What?
I think she was trying to say Marmaduke.
Oh, maybe so. We got, I reckon, Big Junior today. At what time does he get sworn in as mayor? Because today is the last day for the mayor, for Mayor Liz.
Yeah.
What time's he go in?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I haven't seen any announcement about a formal swearing in, but yeah, he'd have to. I think he could just take over the position as mayor pro tem. He's already been sworn in as that.
Well, I noticed yesterday I went through town. There's like 4 or 5 signs up there with Liz. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz, all through town. And that would be an illegal sign. They need to take them down because they made a sign ordinance up there that says you can't have a sign on the sidewalk. But them signs are out there, and they should be took down because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Do you not think?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Well, how about are there political signs up there too?
They're all
Should those be
gone now.
taken down?
Yeah, they take them down anyway. They take them down. You put a sign up there. If you put anything up there, the city takes it down. It seems like that one's okay because I guess, you know, just like the Trump thing, it depends on which side of politics you're on.
You never run out, do you? It's never over for you. I can imagine this will go on next week.
I'm like the watchdog, man. I'm like the pit bull of this. You got to expose the corruption. Expose the corruption.
You don't want to be the Raven Sheriff. Don't be exposed to anything.
Thank you, Pat.
I reckon Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eating contest dude. They said they banned him from.
Disqualified.
Why did they disqualify him?
Because his sponsor is Impossible Meats.
Oh, that's
Not
just
a vegetarian, a vegetable hot dog.
Conflict of interest.
Oh, that's just a way to get him out. That's what they do, man. When you're winning,
he won it 16 years in a row. For God's sake, they're tired of him.
I can't help that, man. If they want to get rid of him, they need to beat him. That's what I say. I mean, it's like NASCAR. Same thing with NASCAR. You got somebody like Bill Elliott out there just blowing everybody's doors off. They're like, oh, we need to slow him down because we can't keep up. That ain't fair.
Restrictor plates.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah.
We're restricting poor Joey.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, too, did you see where a Pentagon-funded company is seeking proposals to feed American soldiers experimental lab-grown meat?
What?
To reduce the CO2 footprint.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, you're shaking your head over here. You're like...
No, I'm shaking it because You were talking yesterday or day before about whatever you see in movies tends to come true, kind of like predictive programming. Well, this is sounding like Soylent Green.
Yeah.
We're going to feed our troops. And Klaus Schwab was saying,
that wasn't plant-based,
human
that
waste.
was people-based.
They're going to use human waste in future foods, and that's pretty disgusting.
Well, a lot of them
too.
already do.
What?
don't-
Yeah.
Sludge. I mean,
Yes.
the sludge thing that's in like fertilizer.
Fertilizers.
The potting soil and all that stuff. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's why I love going to 7M Farms, because I trust what I could eat there.
I hope they don't put none of that stuff in potted meat, man.
I'm pretty certain that's all it is.
They just scoop it out, patty it, and
Send it
can
on.
it, man.
Yeah, send it on. I don't know. That's crazy. That lab-grown meat. Does anybody know how they do that?
I think they grow it in a lab.
Well, I never thought about that. I mean, you'd have
I guess it's cloning. I mean, I guess they're cloning cells and it's growing in a petri dish. And
That is so gross.
Oh,
That
nasty.
is so gross. And we have no idea what it's going to do to these poor guys.
Well,
and
I'm
girls.
sorry. I'm a redneck, and I'm sitting here. I wonder what it tastes like. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Don't try it, Steve. Do not try it.
probably fry it and be pretty good.
Yeah, deep fried. Anything fried's good. Right?
Little ketchup.
Little Duke's mayonnaise.
Dukes, man. Now you're talking Dukes. Lab-grown meat. What we're going through now. Well, they got to get rid of them cows because they're causing the ozone layer to separate or something. Whatever happened to
And
that?
they're getting rid of the chickens and the birds because of bird flu. They're
Yeah.
just decimating our natural protein
Well, Jennifer, we got an
source
election coming up. We got to
supply.
have a flu. We
Of
gotta have
course.
some kind of sickness.
Yes, we do, don't we?
Yeah. I
Just
reckon
in time.
Jennifer's talking about some little old feller. He got locked up for laying drags on the pride flag pavement. And where's this at?
I believe it's Washington. I guess these teenagers are going by on their scooters,
Right.
and they have the gay pride flag painted on the street.
Right.
Well, how dare you leave a skid mark or a tire mark on the precious flag?
Right.
And so I guess they were making some skid marks on it intentionally, and they got arrested for malicious. It's a felony. Let's see what it said exactly. Felony charged with malicious mischief, a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison.
For laying drags on the.
Right. And I do like what this person said in the article. In America, you can spit on Vietnam veterans, defecate on the U.S. flag, threaten the lives of U.S. Supreme Court justices, mock Christianity, burn entire cities to the ground in the name of a career felon, George Floyd.
Oh, they're
But
hero.
if you dare to trample on a painted rainbow flag in a roadway, you will have serious hell to pay.
That's.
Crazy.
I reckon San Francisco becomes one of the first major U.S. cities to declare sanctuary status for transgender people.
Mm-hmm.
Sanctuary status. What the heck is that all about?
I'm just looking at this truck that's doing that burning. That's the
No,
same
that's
truck
not
that's
the
in our parking lot out there, man.
That's where he went.
The
It's
teenagers
got a
were
little
on
short, stubby
scooters.
redneck driving that thing.
Steven. Yeah, if they painted any flags of this town,
Ooh, poor
there'd
Puddin'
be a
over there.
lot of people in jail.
Puddin's freaking out about skid marks. He didn't know you'd go to jail for that. It's actually laying drags, man.
Doing drag on a drag flag. My goodness.
Oh, sanctuary city, sanctuary status. So, but they tried that with the illegal immigrants or whatever they're going to call them, aliens or whatever it is.
Undocumented.
And it's undocumented. That ain't working out too good for them, is it? Who knows? I just can't wait for Trump to get back in there. And I reckon now he's got a short list. It's getting shorter and shorter on his vice president, it sounds like. So I don't know. It's surely. When is the RNC convention? When is the Republican National Convention? How much longer for
July.
that? So we ain't got long to find out. You think he's going? How long before these? You think he's going to do it at the National Convention, or you think he's going to do it a little bit before?
He's going to do it before.
I don't want to go, but I think it will probably get announced during the convention, Trump said.
Right. All right. What time's that dude supposed to call in?
Any minute now.
We're going to get
Hey, Stephen, before you take a break, you've been going 30 minutes without recognizing the most important birthday of the year.
No.
Isn't it Trump's birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, today is Trump's
And
birthday.
you haven't mentioned it.
I was wondering why he kept calling me.
Yeah, he's 78 today. Did you send him $20?
I sent him $20 daily.
I sent him $20.24.
Yeah, 2024. Oh, look at Packy. He's up there on that one, didn't he? 78 years old, and he's still sharp as a tack. Yep, sharp as a tack. Did you wish
Well,
him
he's
happy
not
birthday?
wandering around. Let's say that.
No, I know Pat Malone. He's not very smart.
Donald Trump floated around the idea of eliminating the income tax.
I'm with him on
Following
that.
at all?
Amen.
Yes.
Flat
Whoa,
tax.
whoa.
We want a
The
flat
income tax on tips.
I think across the board. I'm with you on that
No,
too.
he
Though
didn't. He didn't float the idea across the board. He
I'm
floated
saying
the
we need to
idea
make
of
it-
income tax on tips.
Okay, according to CNBC, Trump floats eliminating U.S. income tax and replacing it with tariffs on imports.
That's a Babylon Bee story.
well, that's where you get the facts, man.
Yeah.
It says, I mean, it's on Wall Street Journal, Yahoo, New York Post,
Oh, it's on
Bloomberg,
Yahoo.
CNBC. Does it need to be on MSNBC for you to believe it?
Yes,
Pat, or
it
is that
does.
one it is?
Yeah.
I'll look for that for you.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. They're gonna tax tips. How they gonna do that? That's my question. How you gonna tax tips?
Well, so many people are credit card based too, so I think
Well, I
it's
guess
easier.
you got a point
yeah.
there. My daddy always told me there's two things that's untraceable: buckshot and cash. So
Exactly.
stick
That's
with
why
that.
they're trying to take away our cash
Yeah.
and our ammo at the same time.
Listen, when I leave my waitress a quarter, I want her to get the whole quarter.
Yeah. And he ain't kidding about that. All right, Tamala, today is the day of Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and she is in here with us, and so she's gonna take us away. Take us away.
All right, at Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, we want to make certain your wishes are met. And the way to do this is to get your wishes in writing. Come by and make your pre-arrangements in the month of June, and you'll receive a free gift. Give us a call at 706-896-2218. This is Tamala Cooper. A family recently told me that what they love most about our funeral home is that we feel like home and family. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, Kristen Carvajal.
Come by and meet me. Pick up a calendar and let us answer any questions you might have about funerals, pre-need, or cremations. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
We are located next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or give us a call, 706-896-2218.
West Tubing Company is back and ready to kick off the season. Come to Brasstown Creek. Enjoy locally sourced food, our full bar, and shopping at the Outpost. We also offer camping and glamping, venue rentals for your special occasions, and live music from 6 to 9 on Saturdays. West Tubing Company, now ready for another great season. Come join us on Old Highway 64 in Warren, North Carolina, a short trip from anywhere in the mountains. As our slogan states, we are not your ordinary tubing company.
When Cecil Nelson started Nelson Tractor in 1949, he knew that staying true to your word and putting the customer first is what mattered. It's a tradition that still exists today. It's the reason we carry Kubota construction and agricultural equipment. Kubota shares that passion and commitment. Kubota's high levels of performance and reliability have served our customers for decades. Nelson Tractor, experience the difference.
Those pesky mosquitoes bothering you again? Well, let the experts at American Pest Control help. Their No Mosquito program can help protect you and allow you to enjoy your yard again. Call American Pest Control and take back your yard this spring. In fact, trust the experts at American Pest Control to provide you with excellent pest management all year long. Call to schedule your free inspection and protect your biggest investment, your home. That's American Pest Control, 706-782-4113.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit HealthySmilesByDRB.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-389-7305 to make an appointment.
Warmer weather is coming, and that means you've got 50 places to go. And you're still in love with the truck that will get you there. So spring forward with accessories from Rose Auto in Blairsville.
Rose Auto.
Bed covers, towing systems, steps. Rose Auto has what you need to do it right. Just up from 515 on the Murphy Highway. Rose is the only way to get your ride to a ball game, a fishing trip, or an overnight camping trip.
Rose Auto.
Type in Rose Auto Accessories on Facebook. We're next to Mike's Seafood.
Pre-planning for your burial or cremation wishes doesn't have to be a downer. Drop into Bannister Cooper Funeral Home for a relaxed and comforting conversation with their team. Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, next to the McDonald's in Hiawassee. We love drop-ins.
All righty, we're back with you. Everybody is having a good day out there. Joe Biden says Hunter is a victim of a weaponized system of justice.
Isn't that rich? Calling the kettle black.
The justice system is crooked. Yeah. Do you agree with that now, Pat?
The Justice Department is crooked? Yeah, there's two different levels of justice.
Yeah, you think he's a victim of this?
No, I don't think he's a victim of it.
According to Joe, he is. You think Joe's going to pardon him?
I was going to say you'd have to be an idiot to believe that, but of course Joe is.
So can you honestly now endorse President Trump at this point?
Are you ready, Pat?
Are you ready?
Let it out. Let it out, man. It'll feel good.
No.
Let it out.
It's time.
Come on, Pat.
No.
Molt. Come out of your exoskeleton rhino skin.
Come on.
With all those compliments, it's not likely to happen.
Come on, Pat.
Come on, Stephen.
There you go. Hey, we got the Bannister Cooper Funeral Home undertaker in here with us today, and they have got he's calling. We got him. We didn't think he's gonna call back. Hopefully that's him. I'm sorry, folks, for the delay, but Puddin's got to ask 90 questions before he gets him on.
What's your social security number there?
There you go. Let's see if we got him now. All righty, folks. Hope everybody's doing good this morning because we have got Chuck Edwards in with us this morning. Good morning, Chuck. How's the world treating you? You got the button mashed?
Yeah, everything's on.
Good morning, Mr. Edwards. Can you hear us?
Good morning.
There you are. How are you?
I'm good. How are you folks?
We're doing good. Yeah, we had a little bit of delay there, but we're just watching the world go round. You know how that goes.
It's spinning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But anyway, we're glad you called back, and we're ready for you this morning, I guarantee it. But Pat Malone had a couple of questions he's wanting to get off the get-go. And if anybody out there would like to ask a question, just go ahead and post it on our news feed there, and we will ask the questions that you want to hear. What you got, Pat?
Congressman, I know that your bill to limit illegal aliens from being counted in the census did pass the House. How can you explain how those people who don't vote still influence elections?
Yeah, sure. I'd be happy to do that. Folks that first of all, let's don't automatically assume that illegal aliens are not voting.
Okay.
They are allowed, and many states and municipalities allow them to vote in local elections, but there's no real way for boards of elections to police that and allow them to fill out part of the ballot but not another part of the ballot. So let's not lose sight of that. Besides that, the way that apportionment is done now to determine congressional districts and the electoral vote is that every person is divided or counted in the apportionment numbers,
right,
where the population is divided out equally, and whether they're in the United States legally or not. And so that really distorts the representation in the United States. In fact, I believe that about 28 states would either lose or gain seats if illegals were able to be counted towards apportionment.
So to me, that almost sounds like a scam. That if you have a sanctuary, state, then
Right.
people could just come there, and you're going to have more representation in Congress. Say, I mean, that's sounds like a scam to me.
That's exactly right. That's why states like California and Arizona would end up with, and actually do have more seats now than what they're really entitled to if you base the apportionment, the count, off of simply legal citizens here in the U.S. And there are many folks out there that believe this is the motivation to Joe Biden continuing to keep our border open and doing nothing, absolutely nothing to close it.
But y'all talking about Joe Biden. There's no way Joe Biden is in control of this country. There's no way that man can put two sentences together that can actually be in charge of the country. I don't believe that. Who's behind all this? I mean, do you honestly believe that Joe Biden is in control?
I do believe he's in control, but he's doing it in a bipolar way, and he's bending to the needs and the wills of whoever's standing in front of him at the time, whether it's the green energy industry, whether it's the AFL-CIO, whether it's some of the other labor organizations that are out there, whether it's the protesters for Palestine, whether it's the folks from Israel, and that's what I really think the problem is today. He's listening to all these groups and seems to be bowing to whatever the will is at the moment.
Right.
If anybody were in control, they would at least be consistent about their principles and the direction that this country is going, but it's not consistent. He's for Israel one day, he's against Israel the next day.
Well, he's obviously just out for the votes and all what's good for the country. That's the thing about it. When you're the president and, you see them go in, they're all happy, and they come out there gray-headed. I mean, it's definitely a hard job. But you have to stick to your principles. You have to do what's right. There's right and there's wrong. And then there's, how can I make more money and how can I get more votes and stay in power? That's the thing that bugs me. I'm kind of like Packy. If you want to be in power, you don't need to be.
Right. If you want to tell people what to do, you probably shouldn't be telling people what to do. But there's also the aspect, Chuck, of
Congressman, have you seen any indication that he's actually limiting the number of illegal aliens per his executive order?
Absolutely not. He gives himself 2,500 per day to allow in here, which was the same amount that was coming across illegally in the year 2020. That he's done absolutely nothing to limit.
That was all smoke and mirrors, wasn't it?
Most certainly smoke and mirrors. It just gave him what he believes is a political talking point. But you know what? Americans have caught on to this. Republicans and Democrats are fed up with Joe Biden's border policies. About 70% of all Americans, Republican or Democrat, are simply fed up, and they see it as a crisis, and they see that Joe Biden is failing us miserably.
There was one thing, Chuck, and it's one thing that really resonated with me. Both sides back, 6 months ago, they just were really trying to get Biden to make one executive order, and that would have been to DNA test, say, for example, a man coming over here with a minor girl child, male child, whatever, you know what I mean? And both sides were pressuring him to do that, and he didn't have the sense just to do that one thing that would have, from what we were told by your colleague Andrew Clyde, that would have saved. I mean, that would have helped so many children. I mean, what a moron.
Well, the sex trafficking and that kind of stuff is just booming because of all that. I mean, it's just like a picking ground for these people. They go down there, get these folks, and then. I mean, we don't know they're here. They don't know that. It's really sad. And what blows my mind, you said 70% of the people are fed up with this. That means that it should be 100%. What?
Right.
I mean, we got
30% of people.
Oh yeah, that's a great world we're living in today.
Yeah, he should sniff their hair. I mean, absolutely, that's normal.
That's sad, ain't it?
Yeah,
Congressman, one of the great parts of your job is to get to appoint young men and young women to the service academies. How gratifying is that?
That has been extremely gratifying. I believe we're up to 7 folks that my office has now gotten placed in military service academies, and I tell you, it's really encouraging for me because the world seems to be getting more and more down on young people.
Right.
But I and my staff and the team that I put together to select folks for these academies were just overwhelmed with over a dozen folks that we interviewed a few months ago. Just how bright, how sharp, how patriotic that they are, and it just did me so much good to see that we've got young people out there like that.
So, Congressman, your Carolina Cruiser program is designed to get out and talk to the people. What kind of feedback are you getting in terms of general mood in the country?
Folks are concerned, but they're hopeful, and I get the gamut of folks climbing aboard the Carolina Cruiser to share their concerns and ask their questions. But folks really are concerned right now that Joe Biden's policies are simply not good for this country. The open border is a real issue. The drug problem, inflation. I was just looking at some numbers. The average house price was $331,000 back in February 2020. Today it's $433,000. We don't have many people living in North Carolina's 11th district that can afford a $433,000 house. But
well, that's
eggs, chicken, gas, everything else is off of the charts. Regulation is at government regulation is at an all-time high. Government weaponization is something that's really on everyone's mind. Folks are gravely concerned, but they're hopeful that here in just a few months we're going to be able to turn our country around.
But new house building, new house construction has over doubled in price.
Oh, it's insane.
Yep, over doubled in price.
Incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, Mr. Edwards, I think we got to get to a break, but we sure appreciate you calling.
Well, thank you all. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, you got anything else you want to throw out there before we get going?
I'd just like to point out to the folks that this week I have been totally engaged in the appropriations process, and I'm confident that we've got a number of bills that's come through the Appropriations Committee that's rolling back spending and eliminating wasteful government, and as well as doing away with a lot of the climate and DEI nonsense that Joe Biden has put into his budget.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Do you know what DEI stands for, Congressman?
I know what it stands for up here: diversity, equity, and inclusion.
It stands for didn't earn it.
Oh, I love it. All right. I have to remember that.
That's kind of the way we ended up here.
Yeah, I can't talk, but
here I am.
All right, man. We appreciate you,
Thanks,
brother.
Congressman.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Good being with you.
All right, folks, we got to take one more break. We're going to give away? We're going to give away a free tractor from Georgia Mountain Grading. So if you get that worked out.
You guys are partnering. Bannister Cooper Funeral Home and Georgia Mountain Grading partnership, right?
Yeah. So
I mean, it sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, there you go. Georgia Mountain Grading.
Duh.
Yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, I can see the connection there.
Yeah, can you?
So anyway,
Good job.
I can dig it.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
Now, we better not give one of his tractors away.
No,
But
he
anyway,
needs
if y'all
that,
need
brother.
any kind of grading or anything like that, definitely give Georgia Mountain Grading a big call because they're good people, locally owned and operated, and family operated. So anyway, what we gonna give away?
Let's
Pat?
give away some S&S smoothies and a tin roof. You can pick one, your choice. Pat Malone will get us an ice cream question.
No, I'm not going to ask an ice cream question. I'm going to ask a political question. What are you going to ask?
I'll decide what question.
Pat will decide what question he's
I'm
gonna
the
ask.
foreman here. I say it's when it's quitting time. Take us away, Pam.
All right, today's show is brought to you by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home. We want to remove as much stress when your loved one passes, and the first step to that is to do pre-arrangements. Give us a call today at 706-896-2218 or stop by next to McDonald's in Hiawassee. This is Tamala Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I left my husband and staff unattended for a few hours, only to find out I have been given a nickname, which happens to be a rodent. In our line of work, you have to maintain a sense of humor, but I think these guys took it a little far this time. Come by and give them a hard time with me, and while you're there, let's go ahead and get your wishes in writing. Pre-planning your wishes doesn't have to be somber. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
Hey, Mom and Dad, it's me. I need you to know something about vaping marijuana. It's not as harmless as it seems. It can affect my developing brain, lead to addiction, and impact my future. I can easily hide it from you. And yeah, the kids in my school are vaping. So please, let's talk openly about it. Your support means everything.
Parents, it's time to have that conversation. Vaping marijuana can have serious health consequences. Let's keep our teens safe and informed. Brought to you by Union County Community Prevention Alliance Work Group and the Drug Free Communities Grant. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering new RVs and boats from top brands like Grand Design, Rockwood, Cedar Creek, Godfrey Pontoons, Hurricane Deck Boats, Monterey Bowriders, Robalo Center Consoles, and more. Now offering a closeout sale on all 2023 boats and RVs. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center and parts and accessories selection in the area, so there's no reason to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com. Let's go!
Whether you need a cart to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or a utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered. Our family-owned company of almost 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands, a complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
Warmer weather is here, so make sure your yard looks the part. Come to Hiawassee Hardware and save on gardening tools, power equipment, and more to dig in. Save on garden gloves, kneeling pads, Landscapers Select rakes, and Vulcan wheelbarrows. Save $30 on the 6 cubic foot model right now at Hiawassee Hardware on Main Street. And for power equipment, Hiawassee Hardware is still the best. In fact, we are your store for warmer weather and a whole lot more.
The Marshall Tucker Band, live on Cloud9 Tour 2024. Friday, June 21st, Anderson Music Hall at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds in Hiawassee. The Marshall Tucker Band. Now they take the highway in 2024. Reserve seats on sale now, online at FreshTix.com. The Marshall Tucker Band, live on Cloud9 Tour 2024.
Fridays on the Dish are presented by Bannister Cooper Funeral Home in Hiawassee. The experts at Bannister Cooper will guide you through the important family conversations when it comes to making end-of-life arrangements for a loved one. Yes, we're Towns County's funeral home, but we're welcome to all. And now, back to the Morning Dish.
All righty, we're back with you, folks, and we've already got a caller, and we didn't even ask a question. Who we got, Puddin'?
We got Nancy this morning.
Good morning, Nancy. What are you doing?
Good morning. Well, I just went to the Trash to Treasures and got a couple goodies, and now I'm heading home to do laundry and housework.
Oh, I love junk. I love junk.
It's a good thing you own Benny's.
I love it.
You got lots of it,
I
Stephen.
love it. Yep, I love it. I'll guarantee it. All right, well, we're going to give you away some S&S smoothies or the tin roof, and if you can answer this question, what you got, Pat?
Question is, what's the name of Batman's butler?
What's the name of Batman's what?
Butler.
Oh, my goodness. I should know this, but I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't remember.
I didn't know Batman had a butler.
Obviously, it's not Robin, but I can picture him. He's a tall, lanky guy with dark hair.
Yeah, Michael Caine played him in some, didn't he?
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
No, just throw something out there.
Fred.
That's.
Hey, you got part of it.
Yeah, that is almost part of it.
Really?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to give it to you because that's part of the first name, Alfred Pennyworth.
Okay.
That was a really good guess if you just
Very
guessed
good.
that out of the
yeah,
blue.
that was buried in her subconscious.
It was meant to be.
So who you like better, Batman or Robin?
Batman.
Poor old Robin, bless his heart.
It's kind of like Gilligan, you know?
Yeah. So who do you like better, Pat Malone or Harry Vaughn?
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, so what are you doing today? You're What, you going back home and doing what?
Doing laundry and cleaning. We're trying to sell our house, so I'm trying to get it tip-top because we got a showing today.
Oh, that's great. So anyway, yeah, if you'll own or finance, I might be interested in it. I can pay $50 a week, and I'll double up on good weeks.
Okay, there you go.
I guess that'd be a no.
Yeah, you're kind of right there.
All right, girl, we appreciate you. Swing by here. We got you covered.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're back with you. I reckon they got researchers has decoded the earliest known written record of Jesus Christ's childhood. I reckon this was wrote back when Jesus Christ was a child. That's what they're saying. That's how far back this thing is.
It covers the miracles he did when Jesus was a child.
Well, they said they decoded. According to this,
okay.
It says, one day there will be a man named Pat Malone. Do not believe him.
Oh, no.
He is a rhino. Oh, he's a
Poor
rhino.
Pat.
Poor
Poor
Pat.
Pat.
You got a minute left, Stephen.
I got a minute. Well, I got a minute. We need to get out these things that's going on tomorrow. Let's see here. June the 15th, we have got the Fiddlers Convention going on in Blairsville, Georgia at the Union County School of Fine Arts Center. Going to be $7,000 in prize money. A lot of stuff going on with that, so you need to get over there and check out all the. And they have got the Fiddlers Convention. They've got dobros and everything. So. Go over there, check that out. Arts and Crafts. They got a food truck silent auction, and this is going to be Saturday, June the 15th at 9 a.m. at the Union County Fine Arts Center. And then also we got the snakes up on top of Brasstown Ball, right?
Aha, 10 to 2.
We have a fish fry tonight. Fish fry at the VFW from 4:30 to 7 in
Right.
Hiawassee. So
And they say that's really good.
it is.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Snakes.
And Blairsville Cinema is showing that movie Square Peg starting today.
Yep.
A couple of matinees, and for the next week it's going to be shown. So,
This snake thing, everybody kills snakes the minute they see them, but I've got to where I don't do that so much unless it's a deadly snake. Because a lot of snakes are really good. That's like people kill possums, Possums are good
sweet.
to have around
They're
the house.
sweet as can be.
Oh, yeah, they're sweet. Never heard that before. They're really sweet. But anyway, so we got a lot going on this weekend. What are you going to do this weekend, Pat?
I got a date with my granddaughter as usual tonight.
Oh,
a little Mexican food.
That's good. She's got a dance thing, or y'all just going out to eat?
No, the dance things are over until she leaves for New York to dance with the Jeffrey Ballet.
Wow, she's good. She is good if she does that.
All right, Jennifer, good to have you back with us.
Thank you for having me back.
And we got Tamla in here on Fridays, keeps us straight and lined out with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home.
Have a good weekend.
Yep. Pat, Key, we're hanging up now.
See you, Steven. Have a good weekend, man.
See ya.
Goodbye, all.